Let's do at least a couple more levels, couple more episodes. That'd be good. It's fun. It's been really fun. We're over 40 hours playing video games for the week, though. So that's where I'm like, just for the sake of my eyes, it might be for the best if I just chill out with a movie here soon. As much of a blast as this is, I actually tend to play better when I just take a day off of games after I've played a ton. Alright, let's continue our ultra-violence. Wait, we got stuff. So this is definitely a campaign-heavy game. Without the traditional multiplayer. I would probably already have kind of bounced into the traditional multiplayer just because I'm a sucker for that stuff.
You can now find the remaining Hell Priests by activating your Celestial Locator.
Are you liking Doom? It's a blast. It's been a blast so far. It's interesting that it's so dedicated to the campaign over everything else, but
the hub has several areas locked off.
It's a ton of fun. You have a lot more.
Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
You have a lot more tools in your arsenal this time around. And it's just a matter of using them and timing them correctly. But it's very similar to Doom 2016. It's all about fast-paced, visceral combat, timing and aiming, twitch aiming, and just being relentless. And if any hesitation, any slowdown can easily result in the end of your gameplay on that try. And it has really nice checkpoints, so even when you mess up, just like Doom 2016 had really good checkpoints. But I'm definitely curious to hear the story. The graphics kind of blow my mind. The amount of detail blows my mind. Like, looking at the background, there's not just some flat texture. There's,
supplementary systems.
you know, full architecture and things flying and fire and lightning and giant creatures that have internal organs that you blast open. Looks like we're gonna continue to... Oh, we're building... Is that being built as we speak? Is that making progress? No, it's stuck where it is. It looks like it, though. It looks like a breach cutter. Is that the BFG?
Ice bomb to your equipment launcher has been completed. Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
Oh, cool. Alright. Nice. Yeah, so you just get a lot of tools, you see, and then you just press up and that changes your mod. Your guns have mods, your equipment has mods, and there's just... Is this the album we found? What's it do? Yeah, it's literally the song. That's cool. I'm guessing this is some of the classic music, though. Sounds a little... Yeah, it's definitely retro. Update available.
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly. Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the challenge, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
At Doomgate's EM1, M1, nice. You should totally get this game, Jeremiah, if you get a chance. Clearly you're a fan. Oh, here we go, mission select. Alright, so we've only done 2 missions. We did a lot better on that one. Let's beat another mission, though. We can go back for cleanup later. If we do, we'll probably, you know, just do another campaign run. Put it on really, really difficult nightmare, and that one we'll have to... Excuse me, we'll probably be forced to be a completionist on. Wow. Like, stuff like this seal could easily just be a 2D texture. But that's the part of it that's, like, really impressed me, is The stuff that normally is just a flat 2D, you know, texture painted onto an asset is like, it's all 3D-dimensional so far. Even like, stuff like this, it's just, it has depth to it. Are you looking, dude, my man? Do you see setting you can make your gun shoot and work like original Doom 1 and 2? No, I didn't. I'm on PC though. What setting? How does that work, Adam? How are you liking it, man? Thanks for being here. Yo, Young Sun, twitch.tv/Young Sun. Adam's a great guy. Sorry. You can look at the difference between the mouse and the. But when I'm, for whatever reason, it won't let me not mess with my mouse. Let me shout him out. This will be a weird breach in the episode. Sorry for those of you that watch this on YouTube later. Clearly this is going to interrupt, but we have to give Adam a shout out. What's the latest in Cleveland, Adam? Adam's a great guy, a friend of mine, fellow Ohioan. He's out of Cleveland. Loves pizza. Loves Doom, loves Paladins, loves Battleborn. He's a good guy, he's a funny guy. Check him out. Cold as hell, no cars. I heard it's supposed to get cold this weekend. I'm on PC, you're on Xbox. Do you notice much of a difference? Oh, the gun is the center instead of the right. Is that the way Doom 2016 played? Is it better? Are these guys in the ship? Oh, whoops, I accidentally. Okay, let's try this out. Is there more to it though on PC? Like, are you seeing better textures or anything like that? Like on PC, like I'm saying, what I'm seeing is like, everything is a 3D texture. There's no 2D space, and even in the backgrounds, everything's animated. Everything has depth, everything has layers, everything's animated. Like, there's nothing that's just clearly like tossed up to be a placeholder and sort of get the job done. Is the same depth of field and everything applying on Xbox? Like, oh yeah, Go for Borderlands 3 is like one of the worst performing console games I've ever played. Yeah, I mean, that's day and night. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the map too. I thought about Borderlands when I was looking at the map too. It's like, Randy, this is how you do a 3D map. Borderlands map is not 3D. It's just different sections of the same 2D map, depending on what layer you are in. That's a true 3D map. Does the song ever stop? I wouldn't have put it on if I knew it was just gonna constantly fucking play. Now the gun being the center is just how classic Doom. Once you can enable or disable the settings. Okay, thank you. Bear in mind, thank you. Xbox blowing my mind. They are so fast it feels next gen. Are you on an SSD on your Xbox? But like, I'm assuming that barrel probably looks the same. Is there any, like, definite advantage to the fact that I'm on PC over Xbox right now? Is what I wonder. Of course, probably uncapped frame rates at 4K, I assume. That kind of thing. I mean, probably on Justin's system, on his PC. Justin, you'll have to let me know how it looks and plays. I assume Justin has a 4K HDR monitor and the whole fucking thing, and Wilso's got a 4K monitor. I have to assume that on a PC, you can get like 120 frames per second, you know, just 1,000 frames per second, but you're on a fucking super high fidelity monitor. Overall better looking game frame rate. Just regular what was on the X, so you just have a standard HDD. It's a fairly fast drive. I'm on an SSD. I've got an SSD in my computer just for playing games on. My loading times are more or less instantaneous. There's a little bit of a load. There's probably about 10 seconds of load time. Better controls with keyboard and mouse, yeah. Here I am on PC playing with a freaking controller. And I'm just so used to my console, man. It's gonna be a process for me to But I am transitioning. I mean, we're streaming and gaming on PC. Oh my god, does the song ever shut the fuck up? It was so cool the first time, but now I'm done. How do I turn this song off? I didn't think it was gonna loop on action games like in Batman. That makes sense. That makes sense. Stop. Please, for the love of God. It was okay the first time. I'm done with it now. Alright, what mission are you on, Adam? Yeah, cool as hell though. It's interesting. I kind of want to rebuild my whole thing and play Borderlands on PC. Probably play with Matt on Steam. I'm really willing to start over. There, you can see my... Well, you can't see it because you got me in the way, but there. I mean, these levels are pretty big. That was pretty fast. How does that compare? I mean, it's got to be somewhat faster. I'm on an SSD, you're on an HDD. Fourth, just started it. Nice, I'm catching you. I'm on the third. You can use people's saves. Oh, you got Borderlands 3 on Steam now, Adam? This is going to be the worst part of this playthrough on YouTube. Graphics, mouse, and keyboard is definitely easier to aim with, my opinion. I'm just so used to, you know, using my controller. The way that I do things. Adam, can you possibly explain to me, maybe this will even help people who are watching the Let's Play, if, you know, if they're willing to do this, like... Anyway, tell me about the seasons and shit, because I'm, like, I keep being hooked up to Steam and I'm getting, like, XP. How's this all work? Especially without a traditional multiplayer, if you don't mind. Yeah, you know, excuse me. I'm really tempted. That way I can play with you and I can play with Matt. And yeah, I'm pretty fucking tempted to just start over. It plays that badly on Xbox. I've got about 200 plus hours on my Xbox account for Borderlands 3. I could probably in the matter of less than a dozen hours go ahead and get all the achievements. You know, and I've done multiple playthroughs and I have like 8,000 in Guardian rank and I've got a full vault. I've got multiple mule accounts. Like, I've put time in. Even though I bitch about that game, I have put time in. But at the same time, it just plays so badly that it pisses me off and it makes me lose my desire to play it. And I want to be able to turn off all the shit on my screen and just see things, you know? That's not gonna happen. That was so obvious from moment one. Yeah, I've got a Bethesda account. Right, I've got a Bethesda account. But, you know, because Fallout 76 was going to become our fucking game, guys, and that panned out, right? Fallout 76 turned out to be a great investment, and we built a massive community around it, and we've never looked back. So, yeah, I've got a Bethesda account, and I'm logged into it and all that, but what happens next? What's with all the, like, stuff that we're unlocking? I have to assume the meat hooks are not things. I'm just gonna stare at things, alright? Sometimes I honestly just stare, because this game just looks so good. This game just looks so good. Ow! Ow! An imp! Sugar! Staying for the stairs. Nice. What's up, man? What's up, Corey? I braved the grocery store today, Corey. Shoe guy. Thank you for being here, by the way, Corey. And I was impressed by the Kroger workers, disheartened by the people cussing out the Kroger workers because they can't get their bread. And I talked to Kyle Ellinger, you might remember him. He's one of the managers at Kroger, and he was talking about how every morning at 7 a.m. at our local Kroger, there's over 100 people that show up, and they just wait outside the door, lined up, ready to get in. And it's like the same 100 people every time. And, you know, you're seeing the best and the worst in humanity right now. It was empty. It was empty. I was able to get stuff that Grandma needs, thankfully. Oh, that jump could have been so much easier, actually. We're playing Doom Eternal, by the way, which you would probably, you know, fucking love. But store shelves being empty and... Hold on, sorry. COVID! COVID! COVID alert! Code Brown! COVID alert! That was a waste. I should have used that on this guy. People were, you know, like, oh, you don't got any fucking bread? Why is there no 12 grain multi-grain private selection bread? How could you do this? What's wrong with you? I demand having the bread. And they're cussing out Kroger workers and stuff. Well, it's just sad. That's not everybody. It's just a minority of idiots, like always. How much TP can you buy? I know, but there was none. There was 0 TP. Made me laugh. And I overheard one of the managers talking on the phone to his wife, and he's like, "What are they planning on swimming in it?" There was 0 bottled water. But Grandma needs aspirin for her heart, so I was able to get her aspirin, thank God. And I was able to get some other stuff. So overall, it was a successful trip, and I wanted to see it for myself. And even though there's a lot of good out there, and you know, e pluribus unum and all that, and we're gonna fucking, we're Americans, we'll get through this. You know, and I'm very impressed by the Kroger people alone. And there's so many heroes in this. At the same time, there is that minority of the human race in general that's just like, oh my God, you can't fucking have any. You're really that entitled? You're gonna cuss out a Kroger worker because you didn't get bread? What's wrong with you? It's not like it's the Kroger workers' fault that there's this massive demand in the midst of a pandemic. Anyway, remix levels of 1 in the campaign. They're gonna do a lot with the master levels as their endgame, add more time. Interesting. Well, I asked you mainly, Adam, because you played Rage 2. And it seems like this is like a Rage 2 system, I'm assuming. Is this a punch? Maybe? Yeah. You could not have timed that Wilhelm scream any better. Oh my God, oh good lord, how much TV can you buy? See, I loved... Oh, you played Doom 2016? I didn't know that. I had no fucking idea. Huh. Nice. What'd you think of it? Well, clearly you said you loved it, but Cultist Key. So this is the sequel. We got really lucky. Justin, Shadow in the chat, bought the stream this game. It's very, very kind and generous of him. Every time he's bought the stream a game, I've tried to fucking beat it all the way. We put it felt like 10 years into Ghost Recon Wildlands. People are trying to get some sense of control power. Much better to play Doom instead, exactly. Yo, the great Wilso, you funded the war against the pink. 5 bits. Thank you very much for that, Wilso. Hit the enemy crab's weak point for massive damage. Grab people. Grab people. Here we go. More for those of you watching this on YouTube. You'll love these parts. Whenever you do missions, you get season XP. I think mine is like 2 out of 11 or 12 things they have. So you just unlock like different skins. Slayer's account, get a zombie Slayer skin. Okay, so you just look different. Okay. I really wish they had traditional PvP in here though. That's what I would want to be doing. I love the campaign. This is what I'd be doing, but if like that's where I kind of want my XP to go is like, you know. Anyway. Doomslayer has it together unlike any real person. That's so true, Wilso. And sadly, I actually just started binging speedruns. That's how I got watching playthroughs. I don't own it myself. Oh, okay. Well, damn it, Corey. One of these days when you're not a graduate of an Ivy League, graduate of one of the best graduate student, and then graduated from, got a master's degree from one of the best schools in the whole world, and now work in the federal government, changing the climate crisis. So when you're done doing all that, you're gonna have time to play video games, brother. You're gonna have time to play video games. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Anyway. Or, you know, you can join me and make about $200 a year and... yeah. People on YouTube are pissed. This fucker's talking to chat. This fucker's got COVID. I went after Kroger, man. I went after Kroger, and that's enough. That was enough. Hold on, I gotta do some... You guys will lose the game. I have to do this just so I can... FBI, open up! He's got COVID! He's got COVID! That doesn't want to work again. Alright, that's fine. He's got COVID. You have a good COVID. You have a great COVID. You have a superior COVID. You have a wonderful COVID. You have a lovely COVID. You have an epic COVID, a good COVID, and a great COVID. Oh, yes. Oh, all right. I don't know how to do any of that. We'll come back to it. You know, it probably involves that, doesn't it? More Yiddish, Icelandic throat singing of my people. So the vast majority of people are being amazing, you know, and everybody's working together. Whoa, holy shit, that was cool. I was disheartened by that minority that are... $7 a.m., man. Imagine that. 7 in the morning. Every day, a line of 100 people in the town you grew up in, Corey. It's amazing what this has done to some people.
Welcome, Slayer.
Oh, that's cool.
Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed citadel.
Oh. Grab people, grab people. Walk like crab, talk like people. That was cute. Oh. My biggest complaint I hear about this game is you're forced to have a Bethesda account. Are you? Ooh.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
Mortally challenged personnel. Oh, they took out the PC joke. Really? Really? The PC crowd got their way? Don't call them demons. They prefer mortally challenged. I can't believe they took that joke out. Ah, boo! Boo! You stink! 7 a.m. now, I'm crawling to my workstation to avoid the worst Nutella work lag. Funny that I used to get up at 5:45, totally fine for the train. Now I walk 6 feet to the living room, I'm like, ugh, 7 a.m. too early. I'm so glad you got out of your commute right now. I really hope you get that telecommunications job. I am not a fan of commutes, even a little bit. I just think it's complete wasted time. I feel so bad that you have that 3-hour commute. The thing that's good about it, though, is like, you know, you're through the worst of it. Because of what happened with Leslie and everything, like the way you guys are gonna... Yes! That was so worth. Oh, can't do it on that gun. Uh-oh, poopy. Stinky. Oh. The Doomslayer. The Doomslayer! Come on, Mancubus. Oh, hey. Working. There you go. Feel better about yourself, Borderlands. Even the great, legendary id Software occasionally has issues. Even the great id Software occasionally has issues. Yeah. Hey, the Doomslayer can stop to have a little fun, right? Oh, this game is amazingly optimized, but I love how we're talking about that right as this Mancubus is fucking stun-locked Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang shit. It's the inside the brain of Gucci Gang. Or whatever his name is, mortally challenged. That was the PC joke, but they took out the demon part. I love the ice bomb, dude. It's so strong. Be back later. See you soon, Adam. Thanks for coming to hang out, buddy. Oh, he's still fucking alive. Wow. Wow, I dicked around with him and I paid a big cost. Ah, you can blow his arms off. Cool. I spoke too soon. Oh, they got the bombs. Alright. Why aren't they coming this way? No, it is really smooth, and it's really fun. It's really fun, actually. I don't really have a complaint so far. It's really fun. Uh-oh. Poopy. Uh-oh. Worth. Damn it, get the fuck out of my way. Shoot his arms off. I want to shoot his arms off. Okay, I was told I could shoot arms off. Why is that not happening? Not really, very easily, eh? The Sentinel. The crest. The crest. I wonder how we open that door, though. There's obviously a lot going on here that we're not... Well, we'll probably come back around, huh? Oh, uh-oh, poopy. Ooh. We desperately needed that health and armor, I'll tell you that much right now. Whew. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Oh, grab the shotgun. Oh, we don't have ammo. That's not good. Ooh. That's what this game does to commentary. You just go, ah! Ugh. Oh! And that's your commentary. That's all you need. What the hell? Uh-oh. I don't think we want to be in this pit of death. Oh, I just don't like that position even a little bit. That looks like a bad place to be. Oh, there's armor in there. Oh god, we have a very... Okay, alright, I see now. We just have a little while to, like, do it. What else? Okay, we need to get on this box, I think. We're not really gonna get smashed unless we're actually down in there. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna wreck it. I'm gonna jump it. I'm gonna jump it. There we go. Just don't let Todd Howard get a hold of this thing, or they'll fill it full of microtransactions and always online shit. This one's too important. This one's like too beloved by people. They can't let it... They're like, no, put it on Steam. Let us just make a good... we don't have any ammo. This could be going better. We have nothing. The lack of ammo is really hurting us. How much fuel do we have on the chainsaw? I don't feel like we're doing as many collectibles this time. I can't say definitively what we're missing out on though. We haven't gotten the auto map. The chainsaw kills. Oh, chainsaw kills give you more ammo. Oh look, it's jackals from Halo. Alright. I don't know if we want to use that medkit quite yet. So basically this campaign is a playground so far. Hey, more Icelandic throat singing. Let me skedaddle across here right quick. Interesting. Let's go that way. Hey, a gun. Rocket launcher. Hey, nice. Hey, you, big fucking guy. Eat shit and die. Got a piece, but looking forward to seeing more soon. Peace all good. Goodbye, Corey. Have a good night. Have a great night. Have a wonderful night. See you, Corey. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I really appreciate it. Fucking die, you piece of shit, demon. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yeah. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I didn't. I was scooted when I should have skeeted. I wanted to put a granada in there, not dive in. Hey, you big fucking guy. Eat shit and die. Hey, you big fucking guy. Alright, put all you fucking things on fire. And then light myself on fire, because you know. I waste that blood punch so much. I think it got in there. Oh, it didn't. Uh-oh. Run up his back and stab his eye. My leg. Uh-oh. Each little combat section is just what you make it. There's so many options to each encounter, I feel like. Oh, rocket ammo. Okay, that makes sense. That's what those are. I figured they were explosives. Looks like there might be a robot in here. What's that? All this stuff is just like shooting. That one's not just like shoot it. Punch it. You're a boss, Jeremiah. This is basically becoming Jeremiah and Stuck's playthrough. Getting me through. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that time it did. Oh, it just changed the jump up. Wait, oh, something is happening. Oh, okay. Oh, we can't reach it. We're so close, though. Well, nothing's actually changing there. Something else is happening. Wait, something is happening there, because... There. Alright, now what? Thank you, Jeremiah. Oops, wrong button. Oh, it's a rune. My bad. It is the right button. Gain a speed boost for performing a glory kill. Launched into glory kill from much further away is super tempting. That perform glory kills faster is actually better than what it seems like. The mid-air thing's probably going to be really good, but enemies killed by equipment while under the influence of equipment decrease the recharge time. I feel like that might be where we want to go. Enemies killed by, I mean, like, yeah, that's super situational. Forming glory kills faster. Gaining increased movement while in air is also really helpful. There's always two ways of doing things in Doom. Shoot and punch. Yeah, you're exactly right. But we'll put that in the quotes real quick. Let's put that in the quotes real quick. It's going to be like the most tactical quote we have in our whole thing. Got it. It's great if you're good at blood, punch looks like. With the shockwave? I mean, getting the health, but it's like you have to get a multi-kill, it looks like. The one I'm most tempted to do is this one, just to launch in from further away. Just so you can really move across the map. Let's go with that one, and then let's go with the shockwave next. If it seems appropriate at the time. I'm leaning between the shockwave next and the increased control in the air. Have you fought a boss yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, now we need to get out of here. I have to assume this is the way forward, though, at the same time. They probably really... Oh, yep. They probably really want you to hit the runes. Probably getting close to a boss, I'd imagine. This is only the 3rd level, though. We gotta catch Adam. Like, that should be our goal tonight, is just catch Adam. Oh, speaking of the devil. There you go. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not a boss, then. That was not that bad once we got explosives on it. Oh, chaos, man. Yeah, I would definitely have a cutscene. You're right, that thing died pretty fast. This gets pretty chaotic. Those things slither around really fast. Where's it come up from? Like we've already been that way. We did that whole thing. Oh, we just stand here and get the combat encounter going. Alright, where's this come from? Alright. Come here, you bastard. Come here, you bastard. That one took a lot more damage. I feel like it's really good we went with this second wind perk. It's still giving us more life. Things get really chaotic when we run out of mines. The mine is an insta-kill for one of them, but getting them all on the mines is a bit tricky. Hey, we have rockets. We don't need rockets for the first one, but gotta not forget we can pull out rockets. That was a bit too soon. Just a bit too soon. The ice bomb doesn't launch that far. Man. We got further that time, which is the point. So long as we're getting further, we're improving. I'm definitely shooting the barrel on the first one way too soon. We can kill the first one with that barrel. And then I just need to kill the Halo Jackals like you'd kill any Halo Jackal. %, that thing should have just took a lot more damage. You dead, boy. I was definitely dead. Now let's do it again. Yo, show the Reaper! What up, Ashton? Thank you for being here, sir. They kind of stun lock you. Jeez. Thank you for being here, Ashton. Ashton's a really good streamer. He's extremely good at team-based games and PvP games. He's been streaming a lot of Apex Legends, Battleborn, Bleeding Edge. Make sure you check that man out. Obviously could have gone significantly better, but a win's a win. Here it looks like there's another combat encounter again. This area, like, keeps getting redone for like well, maybe not right now, but it's still... Looks like straight ahead there might be something. We've been here, though. It's just that we missed out on a collectible somewhere along the way. These mines? There's no way. Did I just use that for 0 health? Rip. Oh, I see it. How the hell are we gonna get up there? It's weird that you can't, like, lance on those, or full vault, whatever. Swing on the thing. We'll come back to that. Still a lot of stuff around here we haven't been able to touch. This is right where we saw that armor. Wait, we already picked up that armor. We had to. It's one below us. We've got the rune. So there's still a combat encounter back here. It's the one we were trying to get real quick, but it's not working. Okay, let's push up. Let's push forward. This looks like it wants to be another combat encounter. We have nothing. There's definitely a trick to every single little section. We mostly made use of that one. Let's punch the thing. Jeremiah's been teaching us. He's been teaching us the way. Does that open up the collectible? No. Even though it's right there, it's so close. We'll probably come back around. Want to become famous? Oh, hey, look at that. Go ahead and we can ban that guy.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your
Missing that
hate
shot
must
hurt.
match his will. Only then will you be truly saved.
Okay. We were doing so well, and then we weren't. Because that's how this works. First time we got to slaughter the Mancubus like that. Shit, one of these. Ah, that could have gone a lot better. We started it really well. Most of these are going to take multiple attempts. Oh, we're out of ammo already. Alright. Rip and tear until it's done! stab it right in the fucking brain. There we go. Being able to get that from further away meant we could get a little bit of health. What do we got? We're gonna have to go to the plasma. Which does a surprising amount of damage, actually. Those guys are there for health, and we gotta remember that. Ah, he died. Shit. Oh, you can just totally disrupt the shields. Okay, that makes sense. Damn. Thank you for banning him. Whew. We did much better there. We just got to be ready to knock out what we got to knock out. We need to knock out this guy's arms early. Go to the frost. Not like that. Always the brain on those guys. Alright, this one. Damn it. It's because I didn't have my... I shouldn't even gone full auto. I should have just embraced. These guys are there for health. Hey, what? These guys do not like plasma cannons. Those guys do not like plasma cannons. Robots. I haven't yet to really figure out what we want to use on these fucking things. Where is it? Whew. A plasma cannon actually does really good damage. Ah. Or is it? There it is. I wonder when we get the grappling hook. Did they take the grappling hook out of the game? Does it look like in the E3 trailer you got it really early? It's not good. We're so close. Damn, man. We're getting further and further, but that last portion. Oh, it's on the super shotgun. Okay, nice. He's on fire, right? That should give us a lot of ammo. We're just not quite, like, we know how to blow his hands off, we just don't know how to kill him quick. Oh, it's a weapon mod, alright. It killed him. It just straight up killed him. I'm stun locked by something. Nope, we don't have it. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. This is where we need to remember that we have a rocket launcher. As long as we make it through, I don't care if it gets ugly at parts. Oh, we got turned into nothing. It's worth a Wilhelm scream real quick. Probably better break an episode there. All right.